Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a trailer review for the newest Christopher Nolan movie, Tenet. Now, I've watched the trailer for this movie twice, and I have no idea what it's about. I've looked and scoured the internet for 3 minutes that I had before shooting this video, and there's really not a whole lot of information about this movie. It's going to be starring John David Washington as well as Robert Pattinson. Essentially, all of this sort of is just going to be speculation about the movie. I don't really know a ton about it, but I'm just going to go based off of what I saw in the trailer. So here we go. So what I'm going to guess the storyline is that it has something to do with time. That's the end of my video. No, I'm just kidding. It has something to do with time, which is something that Christopher Nolan has done a lot in the past. Obviously with like Memento and a couple of his other films where he does play with that storyline with Inception, back and forth. What's real, what's not real. This one looks like they're going to be sort of like this group who's going to have to be killed in some way, kind of like my recent review for Six Underground, which go check that out. That should be posted by now or in the next few days. Look out for that. So either go look for it or look for it later. One of the two. Anyway, so essentially they're like being killed as some sort of test, but they're essentially brought back to life or not actually killed, where they are now working for some sort of secret organization. My understanding based on this trailer is that we're going to be playing with time to the point where I think this movie is going to be backwards. Now, this is just a theory, but based on some of the things that are happening, or there's going to be some kind of like a time machine device or ability. There's two scenes in particular that lead me to this assumption. First of which being that there's like this car on a highway that gets sort of like attacked and then it flips. And then as the main characters, it seems like, are driving up to it, it kind of reverses that car to where now it's just driving on the road normally. So either somebody is controlling time or we're going to be watching this movie backwards. Now, my other thought as to why this theory is possible is going to be at the very end of the trailer, where we see our main characters in this sort of facility, exploring it to some degree. They're passing a window that has bullet holes in it. I believe it's Robert Pattinson's character that says, "What happened here?" And then John David Washington saying, "I don't know, it hasn't happened yet." And then a bunch of like SWAT guys bust in and they start fighting. So from what my understanding is, the characters are going to be living backwards to their birth, like Benjamin Button, or somebody has that time ability. Again, this is all just pure speculation. This video is probably going to be super short, but I'm excited to see it for several reasons. New Christopher Nolan movie, first of all. He's actually playing with something that's not history, like he did with... the name of the movie that escapes me currently. But I'm not a big fan of what he did with that one. Dunkirk, that was the name of that movie. I never saw Dunkirk. I'm a fan of Christopher Nolan, but I'm just not a big history movie type of person. So now that he's going back to some more psychological action, more action heavy, playing with time concepts, I'm more on board with it. Of course we get sort of like that foghorn type of thing that he's kind of gotten known for in the trailer. It's not this same exact foghorn as like The Dark Knight and stuff like that, but it's similar enough that you know it's going to be a Nolan movie. And then the other interesting aspect is that this is going to be like that Robert Pattinson working with him. I'm not the biggest fan of Robert Pattinson, but obviously since it's going to be Batman, everything that he's doing right now is going to be a lot more scrutinized. The Lighthouse has been pretty well received. I haven't seen it. Looking forward to this movie, as it will obviously come out before his Batman movie. There's just a lot of different factors at play. It also looks like it could be set in the 90s, possibly based on Robert Pattinson's hairstyle and clothing choices. But also it seems like it's modern in a lot of ways. So a lot of this movie, I just have to put my hands up and just accept that whatever happened in this trailer, I'm just going to have to guess whatever's happening until obviously we see the movie. That's what I love about Christopher Nolan movies, is just the sense of mystery. I never know what to expect, but I always have a great time with the end result. And that's really all I'm looking forward to in this movie. definitely highly recommend checking out the trailer. If you have any thoughts on it, make sure you let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section down below. But really, those are my thoughts on the trailer. I mean, there's not a ton to dissect here. We're just going to have to wait for more to try and figure out more what this movie is. But I highly anticipate it. But make sure you like this video, subscribe to this video as well, or subscribe to my channel rather, as I do have a ton of other videos upcoming or already released. I have no idea what order these are coming out in, but as I mentioned before, I'm going to have the movie review for 6 Underground. I'm going to be having the movie review for Claws. I'm going to be having obviously this trailer review. I have a video talking about Star Wars, not necessarily The Rise of Skywalker, but some other Star Wars related things, and also the finale of Watching Watchmen, which I'm really excited about. So make sure you subscribe for all of that content. But essentially, those are my thoughts on the Tenet trailer. Make sure, again, you let me know your thoughts down below. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.